This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Wednesday, April 30th. Showers and thunderstorms across the area today. It will be a bit cooler than the past few days, with the high topping out at 74. The rain will stick around this evening with an overnight low of 66. Here are today's headlines. A bill that would clarify when Texas physicians can legally perform an abortion to save a mother's life unanimously passed the state Senate on Tuesday. Senate Bill 31, also known as the Life of the Mother Act, would allow doctors to intervene and provide abortion care to pregnant women who are experiencing medical emergencies. Current law includes an exception for patients with a life-threatening physical condition, but requires the doctor performing the procedure to provide the best opportunity for the unborn child to survive. Doctors have said that language is vague and confusing, making many hesitant to perform an abortion to save a mother's life. Violating the state's near-total abortion ban is punishable by up to 20 years in prison and a $10,000 fine, in addition to a $100,000 civil penalty. In a statement issued after the final vote, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick credited Texas for leading the way in protecting life, noting the Life of the Mother Act is only designed to provide legal clarity for doctors in rare cases when a mother's life is threatened. In other news, Texas health officials reported 17 new measles cases on Tuesday, bringing the total confirmed cases since late January to 663. The state's public health department estimates that fewer than 10 of the confirmed cases, about 1%, are actively infectious. Since the outbreak's start, 87 people in Texas have been hospitalized, and 2 school-aged children have died. Both children were unvaccinated and had no underlying health conditions. 10 counties remain under ongoing measles transmission status: Cochran, Dallam, Dawson, Gaines, Garza, Lynn, Lamar, Lubbock, Terry, and Yoakum. The state's update does not include a confirmed measles case in Collin County reported by health officials on April 23rd. That case, which involved a student who attends Willow Springs Middle School in Lucas, part of the Lovejoy Independent School District, is this year's first instance of measles in a child in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It was not immediately clear whether the child's measles case was connected to the ongoing outbreak that began in Gaines County in West Texas. One Monday last fall, only about half of Cleburne students showed up to class. The reason for such low attendance? Families were fearful after threats of violence against Cleburne ISD campuses had zoomed across Snapchat in the days before. Similar scares have become common, a trend that's strained police resources, led to the arrests of young children, and interrupted students' focus in the classroom. To examine the impact such threats have on school attendance, the Dallas Morning News requested all safety-related low attendance waivers submitted to the Texas Education Agency during roughly the first 6 months of school. The news examined about 50 attendance waivers related to safety threats at traditional public and charter schools. Administrators can submit waivers for this academic year through the end of July, so the number will likely grow through the summer. Though the sample is small, Texas is home to more than 1,000 school districts. The data underscores how disruptive the spread of online threats against schools can be. Among the other North Texas districts that filed waivers were Grand Prairie, Cedar Hill, and Louisville. And H-E-B is ready to open its first namesake store in North Texas. The company will officially launch on May 14th in Melissa at 6 a.m. The San Antonio Grocer's new store is at 1230 Central Expressway near the intersection of U.S. Highway 75 and State Highway 121. H-E-B, tapping into the growth and economic dynamism of North Texas, continues to invest in the Dallas-Fort Worth region after entering its 2022 entry with a site in Frisco. Since then, it's added stores in McKinney, Plano, and other locales, with plans for more across the area. The latest addition to the H-E-B lineup in Dallas-Fort Worth puts the store in one of the faster-growing cities locally. In July of 2023, Melissa's population reached more than 23,500, an increase of about 70% from April 2020. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and for the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.